Welcome back to our Race to Level 10 series, a newbie walkthrough. EP1. Let's first check out the orders and plan our fishing trip. The yellow building up the hill is the cafe. You can sell fish there based on fulfilling orders. The gibble, sleeper, crucian, bleak and the 20G rough order are all very doable. The white bream order is easy also, but without ground bait, the others are easier. The larger rough order will be the target for nighttime. It's a good idea to take a screenshot of this screen for reference. Now go get the spare float rig from the admin building across the bridge. Press M to see the map. The pier, right where you spawn, is an excellent spot for pole fishing, the more common fish species. The pier allows you to fish a bit deeper, despite only have short pole rods. It's also the most sociable location of the Mosquito Lake. Press Q to open the chat window. By default, you will shift channel based on your location in the lake. You can also change channel manually. Time to set up our rod slots. Press and hold U. Now drag your rods in your preferred order. This allows us to use our hotkeys, 1 to 5, to switch between rods. You can change the depth of float by pressing the plus and minus key. Many fish dwell near the bottom, and you can figure out the depth by starting very deep and working your way down until the touching bottom message no longer appears and the float is staying nice and upright. Press 0 to lay your rod and press 2 to bring out and set up your second float. Think about the weight of the bait you are going to use when selecting the float. If your terminal tackle and bait weight much less than the mass of the float will not be sensitive. If the bait and hook are too heavy, the float will sink. Surface fishing is also effective, particularly for bleak and some other species. Press Z to zoom. Already at the beginning of the game you can fish with 2 float rods and a spinning rod. Though this requires your intense concentration. You need to be ready to quickly switch to the float rod when you have a bite. When you catch a fish with a release option, take it. You get nice rewards from leveling, and leveling early allows you to avoid spending money on redundant items. Save for more useful additions as you level. Treasure your rewards. Use them to their best ability. Caddisfly are good for dace in winding. Don't use them in mosquito. Pearl barley is good for bream and white bream. When you are faced with 2 active floats, you can quickly hit the first in order to hook the fish, switch to the other rod, and then return to the first. To minimize strain on your line, try pull sideways rather than straight up, and switch sides to catch the fish off guard.